Hey, old folks, this is not an easy case to talk about. It goes back to 2017, and it's one of these cases where you hate saying it, but Lisa and Germaine Cunningham should walk. Okay. This is Lisa Germaine Cunningham, 2017, almost 10 years ago. They have been in jail for a majority of that time. While I mean, the wheels of justice just, this justice thing, screw it, more or less. And finally, the trial started in September of 2025. And it's a long ass trial. Month 6. And I mean, you hear how insane it is. Now, I covered the YSL trial, so you know I have no problem with long ass trials. But after 6 months, prosecutor paraded evidence, witnesses has testified, everything was looking as it was going to be okay. Another few months of evidence and witnesses and the defense case. And it stopped. In mid to late March, the judge hit pause. Wasn't a short recess. It's not, let's take a long lunch. Indefinitely suspended. And why? Because Goodyear Police Department apparently treats its evidence room like a teenager sock drawer. Everything's jumbled, dates are made up on the spot, and nobody can prove who touched what or when. It's one of the, and we've seen it in other trials, but this takes the case. I mean, it's worse than anything in any other case you have ever heard of. Chain of custody, it shouldn't be that hard. You take a piece of evidence, you put it in a bag, you write your name and the date, preferably also time. Just check the watch time, and then hand it the fuck over to evidence locker, and they will take care of it until somebody needs it. Not here. Chain of custody is not legal jargon for lawyers to argue about expensive coffee. It's the paper trail that says, yes, this bloody knife, yes, this DNA, or whatever it is, actually came from the crime scene and wasn't tampered with, swapped, or creatively time-stamped by someone who could not be bothered. The defense dropped a motion to dismiss. It's a greatest hits album of police department screw-ups. Internal documents from inside Goodyear Police Department revealed their fancy evidence tracking computer system had a habit of inventing dates and times. Poof! Magic timestamps appear to make the records look pretty. And when that didn't work, property and evidence staff just manually changed the dates and times themselves. Because why not? It's not like this is a murder case regarding a dead child, a 7-year-old. His daughter, her stepdaughter. It's not like it's anything serious. One of their own investigators called the whole mess a serious problem. Another reporter warned it could turn into a massive shitstorm that jeopardizes not only this trial, but who knows how many others. Oh, and get this. It wasn't even standard practice for staff to initial the evidence packaging when they had to retape it. You know, that little step that says, I didn't open this bag and sprinkle in some reasonable doubt while no one was looking. Basic stuff. The kind of thing they teach on day one on Evidence Handling 101. At least they should. The lead detective on the case himself flagged numerous inconsistencies in the status, movement, and location of evidence. This wasn't some surprise ambush by sneaky defense lawyers. Cops were raising red flags internally, and they've been doing it for months. They had an audit wrapped up in January, and here we are months later, mid-trial, with the prosecution suddenly going, we can't actually prove any of this evidence is legit. Brilliant. Timing. So, what happened to the defendants? Well, after almost 10 years behind bars, Germaine and Lisa, Germaine got out on monitoring, out on bond. Lisa, as far as I know, she's still in jail because she can't afford bail. I think so. Hold on. No, actually, she did. Yeah, she's out with ankle monitors. Sorry, she's actually out now. I had to check. And they're out on jail because the local police department couldn't care less about chain of custody. They had a system of, as I said, their computer system invented timestamps. And when they discovered it, they tried to manually write in new dates and times. And there was a statement by Maricopa County Rachel Mitchell. Sadly, yeah, this is the same Rachel Mitchell who is handling the Laura Owens case. You know, serial pregnancy scammer Laura Owens, who said it's important it be handled with the chain of custody. Yeah, maybe somebody should have mentioned it to Goodyear Police Department about 8 years ago. Now the defense is accusing everyone of playing damage control, hiding documents, slow-walking disclosure, the usual. An evidentiary hearing is supposed to come in to sort out whether any of this evidence can be salvaged. But let's be real. When your own computer system fabricates records and your staff admits to backdating things like they're editing an Instagram caption, salvage starts sounding a lot like throw it all in the dumpster. And here's the extra spicy part that should keep the taxpayers up at night. This isn't just about one child murder case. if Goodyear's evidence handling has been this sloppy for years, how many other convictions, ongoing prosecutions, or cold cases are built on the same shaky foundation? Every defense attorney in and around Goodyear Police Department, time to dust off those files, because you might just get your client out. And here's the thing, folks. What Lisa and what's his face, Germaine, looking at what could have been the evidence, they should never leave prison. Never. That poor girl had so many injuries. It's frightening that anybody could do that to a child. And now they will walk. Now they will walk. And the sad part is that they should walk. Because, folks, police departments will not get better unless they are forced to get better. Every minute piece of blame is on that police department, who knew this and have known this for years and chose to do fuck all to make it better. And because of them, 2 alleged child murderers will walk free. Thanks for listening in. You all have a good one, and I will see you in the next stream or video. Bye-bye.